Welcome back, Curious! Do you guys feel like talking about the latest news regarding Lily James? It seems that the scandal she's involved in is because she was messing with a married man, and it finally came back to bite her. Wait, what? Oh, right, I guess you don't know much about Dominic West. Don't worry, Curious, we'll catch you up right away. But what about Chris Evans? Because there were rumors that she was dating him. We'll also tell you about that stealthy romance between Captain America and the star of the movie Rebecca. Oh, and of course, Matt Smith, who was her boyfriend for over 5 years. I'll tell you everything that we know in a moment, but before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel. Okay, let's just take it one thing at a time with this commotion because there is a lot to unpack. And it seems to me that, as it usually is, the last one to know about these things is likely the victim of it all. That is, in this story, Dominic West's wife, Catherine Fitzgerald. It all started on October 11th when Dominic was seen kissing Lily's neck. Let's see, we are not here to judge, but he is a married man and also 20 years older than her. Anyway, we've heard these stories before, haven't we? The actors had met on the set shooting the series The Pursuit of Love, and thank goodness the series only lasted 3 episodes because they were already looking pretty sweet together. They were in Rome, Italy when they were seen kissing and hugging each other passionately. They were also spotted riding on the same electric scooter in Piazza di Spagna and in another characteristic place of Rome, and we know that they didn't lack money to rent another scooter or even buy them. A source told Mail Online that Lily and Dominic spent 2 nights together in a suite at a Hotel de la Ville with a panoramic view of the entire city. Also, sources close to the tabloid Daily Mail said that the couple of actors were kissing at the airport in Rome at the end of their trip when Dominic was on his way back to his wife, and I'll tell you about her in just a moment. Now, after this entire scandal came to light, what the actor did, you just can't imagine. I bet you thought that was it? Well, no way. This man did it big time. The star of The Affair seems to have believed too much in his character of Noah Soloway, in which he explored the effects of an extramarital relationship between his character and a young woman, the actress Ruth Wilson, who played the role of Alison Lockhart. And the funny thing about all this is not this particular situation, but the fact that both Dominic and Ruth have expressed their discomfort at having to record so many racy scenes for the series. However, West now seems to be very comfortable having an affair with a woman 20 years younger, in some ways contradicting himself. Continuing with the series and movies of this uncontroversial actor, oh, there it is, Curious, that's irony for you. Dominic West has already signed an agreement to play a member of the British royalty in the hit series The Crown. Guess who could be the character he's going to be playing? I'll give you a hint, he almost wouldn't have to act because it's more or less the role he's playing in his real life. So yes, he's going to play Prince Charles. Who else but him? He will be appearing in the 5th season of the Netflix show, when the marriage between Charles and Princess Diana is in ruins, after the many infidelity rumors with regards to him and his former lover and now wife, Camilla Parker Bowles. We have a video about the actress who will play Lady Di alongside him, so click on the link above if you want to find out about her. But for now, I have plenty of things still left to tell you about, so don't go anywhere. And you remember how I said in some things this gentleman contradicted himself? Well, when the photos came to light that linked him with Lily, the 51-year-old actor decided to continue, let's just call it, attracting attention, because we're not sure how else to describe it. It had been a long time since he had pictures taken with his wife, so he decided right at that moment to pose with Lily in that rather dubious photo session. Just hours after telling her friends, Catherine Fitzgerald, who was disconsolate by the photos she had seen of her own husband with a younger woman, agreed to do a strange show in which they told the press that their marriage was strong and that they were still together. Curious, what do you think of this entire thing? Maybe the couple wants to stay together because they have 4 children together, Dora, Sinan, Francis, and Christabel, and that is why they showed up together. They would leave their country house and kiss passionately for the cameras as if nothing had happened. Anyway, in none of the photos could you see the wedding ring on Catherine's hand, since they were in her pants pocket. Sources close to her said that she was in shock because she didn't know anything about what was happening, and for her marriage, everything was fine, and they were very close, although now they are very likely to end this. How cruel life is. On the other hand, Lily James and Matt Smith were just finishing things up on October 8th. A source told the tabloid Mirror that they gave the impression of being the perfect couple, but that there were some differences that seemed irreconcilable. It didn't work, or was Lily already with Dominic in her head? instead. What do you think, Curious? Apparently the couple will now just be friends after months of trying to make things work. We will see how friendly they are after Matt finds out about Rome, just 3 days after they had called it quits as well. But this is not new, since she had done the same thing already when they were on a break. On one of the occasions that had given her the impasse to the relationship with Matt, Lily went on an ice cream date with Captain America, and if you think that it was just gossip, then I have to correct you. It was for real. The Mamma Mia actress and the beautiful Chris Evans were in London having ice cream outdoors in a park and just enjoying each other's company. Later, they had a party at a very exclusive club in the city, and after, together they went to the luxurious hotel where they both stopped. Of course, they entered separately so as to not attract attention of the press. In the end, neither Lily nor Chris came out to confirm their affair or even deny it. In fact, shortly after those rumors, Chris said that the only one who was able to steal his heart had been his dog Dodger. Aw, this man cannot be any sweeter. And if you want to know more about Chris, then we also have a video about him, the link to which is displayed above, but stick with me cause the best is yet to come. And although everything is known when it comes to the world of celebrities, in 2015, Lily expressed that she did not like to talk about her love life since you enter a world full of pain, and if you have never said anything, then they can't come after you. But it seems to me that in this case, she's being persecuted from all sides, and not for what she said, but for what she did. And just speaking of that, now she had the opportunity to clear things up in an interview for the Today Show. She canceled her appearance. They also both called off their appearances on Jimmy Fallon's shows. So the interview was scheduled for last Monday, but because of all the scandals, it seems to me that Lily decided to keep herself at home, at least until the storm passes. What do you think? Although they also canceled the interview, it may have been because of the review of Rebecca, the new Netflix film, was not all that positive. I mean, the movie is inspired by a novel by Daphne du Maurier, talks about the life of Rebecca, a woman who marries a beautiful widower, Armie Hammer, and tries not to be influenced by the strong presence of the character's recently deceased wife. The critics of the site Vulture talk about Hammer's limitations as an actor, and that the enthusiasm is lost as the film continues, and it seems that Lily is not safe either. But Curious, I didn't see it, and I do plan on watching it to see if it's as good as they say. Have you watched it? If so, let me know your thoughts in the comments. The Mamma Mia actress was going to speak in the interview with Jimmy Fallon mostly to promote the movie, which is out on Netflix, and of which she is the main protagonist, and who also did not participate in any appearances with her co-star Armie Hammer. And he had his reasons too. The love problem reason, that is. He also recently has gone through a breakup. Well, divorce for him, with his wife Elizabeth Chambers in July. It happened that the actor also got scolded when he would flirt with his fans on social media, and now the biggest problem is that the actress didn't want to go back with the kids, not even for him to see them. The actor recently shared how terrible it was to separate, but also said that changes are sometimes necessary but painful, and that separation is a serious event in people's lives. Armie said that people in those situations need therapy, and according to him, it is necessary to talk to someone, and if you don't, you're making a mistake. But let's get back to Lily. It has rarely happened that she has gone out to talk to the press, and this time she did. The star of Rebecca said in an interview for The Mirror that the truth is very rarely what it seems. I've heard that phrase 1,000 times. It's not what it seems. Although Lily was referring more to something else, to how we show ourselves on social media. Something about that was also said a little while ago by Meghan Markle, so check out what she said by clicking on the link above. Lily continued that the show on social networks are just characters that they play, and that they are very different from who we really are, and in that context, the actress was referring to the fact that not everything was what it seemed. So Curious, what do you think about what I told you about Lily James and Dominic? Did you imagine that Dominic could go that far? And what about the short relationship she had with Chris Evans? Do you like the pair better? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you again tomorrow.